What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the MaddenBallerz YouTube channel, and I am finally back after taking a month off, and I'm back with some Georgia State Panthers Dynasty and NCAA Football 14. We are in Year 2, Week 10 of the season. We come in 2-4, facing off against South Alabama on the road, and you can see the Panthers, we are struggling to score points this year, averaging 10 points per game. This game's about to get started though, so let's send it down to the field. Georgia State will receive the opening kickoff. Sanders from the end zone takes it out past the 10. He's past the 20, cuts it outside. He's past the 30. Down at the 30-yard line, a 33-yard return. And Ronnie Bell and the Georgia State Panthers start off on offense here. Handoff to Gerald House on 2nd and 8. He goes left side and gets about 7.5 yards. 3rd and inches now for the Panthers, and Bell will hand off to House up the middle. He will fight forward, get the first down, and he's not down. He gets back up, and he will gain 6 yards on that rushing play, giving the Panthers a first down. 2nd and 10 now in this drive for the Panthers. Hand off to Gerald House up the middle. Past midfield there, good for 4 yards, and Gerald House has 20 yards on 4 rushes today so far. Bell back to pass now on 3rd and 6, and he's going to hit Nate Miner. Miner makes that catch past the 40, and that's another first down for Georgia State. 1st and 10 now. Bell will hand off on the stretch play to House. He'll cut it up the middle, and he gains 7 yards on that rushing play, and his good day continues here early on in the first quarter. 3rd and inches now. Bell hands off to Gene Bart here up the middle for 4 yards and another first down. And it looks like Georgia State wants to run the ball and run the clock here in this game early on. Bell hands off to House on 1st and 10, and he goes left side for 6 yards, setting up 2nd and short. 3rd and inches now. Bell hands off to Gene Bart, and he is going to get stopped short. It looked like he might have had it, but they say not, and it's 4th and inches, and Georgia State's offense comes out on 4th down. Bell hands off to House, and he is going to fight his way forward for 4 yards, and another first down for Georgia State. They are running clock here in the first quarter, and it's a handoff on 1st and 10 to Gerald House. He's going right side inside the 5-yard line, a 7-yard gain there, down at about the 3.5-yard line. 3rd and 4 now. Bell is going to pitch to House here. He's going to try to get into the end zone, but he cannot. He gains 1 yard, and that sets up 4th down, and that would be the last play of the first quarter. It is 0-0 Georgia State against South Alabama in the first quarter. Second quarter starts with a short field goal attempt for the Panthers, and the kick is up and good, and Georgia State puts the first points on the board. They are ahead 3-0 over South Alabama. Now Brandon Bridge is back to pass here on 1st and 10, and he is going to get sacked for a 4-yard loss as South Alabama gets the ball for the first time in this game in the second quarter. Bridge back to pass again on 3rd and 16. He's going to throw that one on the run, and that one is incomplete, and Georgia State forces a 3-and-out to start the second quarter here, and they take over here on 3rd and 9. Bell back to pass, and that one is broken up, and that is going to be a 3-and-out for Georgia State, and South Alabama would take over. Bridge hands off to Dimitri Baker, who's going to go up the middle. That's good for a 9-yard gain. They would set up a 2nd and 1 on that one, and this is going to be handoff to Baker up the middle, and Baker gains 11 on that one, and that sets up 1st and 10 for South Alabama. Bridge back to pass now out of the shotgun, firing over the middle, and that one is broken up, setting up 2nd and 10. Later on in the drive is 3rd and 12 for the Jaguars. Bridge in the shotgun, looking to pass, caught by Baker, and Baker has 7 yards, but not enough for the first down, and they would have to punt. On the ensuing punt return here, Sanders is going to take this one past midfield for Georgia State. 2nd and 8 now. Bell's under center. He's dropping back to pass. He fires over the middle for Nate Miner, and that is good for 9 yards and a first down for Georgia State. 1st and 10 now. Bell is going to fake the handoff, play action pass here deep, and that one is almost picked off by Chase Sapp. He deflects that one, setting up 2nd and 10 here. Bell back to pass. Oh, he hands it off to Gerald House up the middle, and House has 9.5 yards, and they would pick up the first down on the very next play. 3rd and 10 now. Bell under center, deep in South Alabama territory. Pass to Drew Pearson, who has the first down at about the 10.5 yard line. 13-yard gain on that pass and catch. 2nd and 10 now. Bell's going to fake the handoff. He's going to scramble out, get pressure, and that would be a sack for 11-yard loss. 3rd and 21 now. Bell's going to look to pass here, and that one is broken up, setting up 4th and long, and Georgia State is going to kick a field goal to end the first half. They're going to go into halftime ahead, 6-0 over South Alabama.
Hi everybody, glad to have you with us on the EA Sports NCAA Football 14 halftime show presented by Nissan. Innovation that excites. David Pollock here in the studio as always to lend a little perspective to what just went down in the first 30 minutes. I'm a fan of seeing guys one-step wrap, two-step squeeze, bring your feet, arrive with bad intentions. I don't want to take anything away from these defensive guys, David, but could this be that we're seeing a healthy dose of some pretty bad offense, too?
It goes hand in hand, doesn't it, Reese? I mean, usually, sometimes, pretty good defense makes, average offenses look really, really bad. But, when you have a great defense and you can take something away, especially the strength of the other offense, and make them do things that they don't do exceptionally well. And, don't let them throw the fastball, make them throw the curve. You see great defenses be able to do that all the time. And that's when you can be ultra successful. You have to find ways to make people play, the game out of their comfort zone.
That's it for us here in the studio. What are you going to do in the second half while the game's going on?
Yeah, I'm going to kick back and watch all these monitors.
We'll keep you up to date on everything going on around the country. Right now, time for the second half with Brad and Kurt.
Georgia State was dominant on defense in the first half, allowing only 18 yards of total offense to South Alabama. And South Alabama will start out with the ball to start the third quarter here. Brandon Bridge is going to hand off to Dimitri Baker. He's going to go up the middle. Ooh, steamrolls that defender, and he is up towards midfield, has a first down. 3rd and 6 now for the Jaguars. Bridge back to pass here. He's going to throw this one away as he felt some pressure, and that would be a punting situation there for South Alabama. Georgia State takes over. Bell fakes the handoff here. He's rolling out to the right. He's going to throw on the run, and Nate Miner has that catch for 9 yards. We would pick up the first down. 2nd and 10 now. Bell on the read option here. He's going to take this one himself up the middle. Steamroll that defender, and he is up to the 45-yard line. That's a first down for Georgia State. 1st and 10. Bell back to pass here. He's throwing, hitting Nate Miner again, and that one's good for 19 yards up to the 36-yard line of South Alabama. 1st and 10. Bell fires quickly again to Linquiz Blair there for 5 yards. 3rd and 4 now for the Georgia State Panthers. It's a handoff to Gerald House, and House is met in the backfield, and it's a 4-yard loss on that 3rd down rushing attempt, which should set up a field goal or a punt, but no, that's the offense on the field. Bell's back to pass on 4th and 8, passing deep and caught by Linquiz Blair for 19 yards and a first down inside the 15-yard line of South Alabama. As you look at the replay here, Blair just made that catch. He was wide open, and he is down at the 14. 2nd and 11 now on this drive. Bell out of the shotgun. He's going to fake the handoff here, roll out right, try to pick up some yards on the ground, but he is taken down after a 2-yard gain. 3rd and 9 now. Bell in the shotgun looking to get to the 4-yard line for the first down. The pass is incomplete, deflected by Terrell Bingham, and that sets up 4th down, and Georgia State would add a field goal. They're up 9-0. South Alabama takes over now late in the 3rd quarter. Handoff to Baker up the middle, good for 17 yards. Bridge in the shotgun on 1st and 10. He's back to pass here. He's going to throw this one deep, and it's caught by Lee. Marcus Lee has a 17-yard gain into Panther territory. 3rd and 1 now for South Alabama. Bridge is going to hand off to Houston, who breaks a tackle, finds the outside corner there, and he is free into the end zone for the touchdown. And South Alabama has gotten back into this game. After that touchdown by Kendall Houston makes it 9-7 in favor of Georgia State, and that would end the third quarter. Heading into the fourth quarter, Georgia State on top, 9-7 over South Alabama. As the fourth quarter gets underway, Georgia State's on top, 9-7. But South Alabama has the ball, and Brandon Bridge is passing deep to Marcus Lee for 28 yards and a first down into Panther territory. 2nd and 9 now. Bridge is going to hand off to Baker up the middle, and he's got 10 yards and another Jaguars first down. 3rd and 15 now for the South Alabama Jaguars. Bridge back to pass. He's going to fire, and that one's caught by TJ Glover for 12 yards, but that would force 4th and 3, and South Alabama would add a field goal to go up 10-9 now. Ronnie Bell and the Georgia State Panthers take over, and Bell gets sacked for a 7-yard loss there. 3rd and 6 now. Bell under center here, looking to get the first down. He's back to pass. He's going to scramble out and try to get this one himself. He gets hit and fumbles the ball. Luckily, our lineman picks it up, and we would have to punt. Later on in the game, Georgia State has the ball again, still down by 1, and it's a handoff to Gerald House up the middle for 5 yards, setting up 3rd and short. On 3rd down, Bell is going to hand off to House, who fights his way forward for 8 yards there and a first down into Jaguar territory. 2nd and 7 now. Bell hands off to Gene Bart here, and he is going to fight forward for 8 yards and a first down, close to the 30-yard line. 3rd and 1 here with under a minute to go in the game, and Bell hands off to House, who has been the workhorse here, and he barely picks up the first down there. 2nd and 7 now with 30 seconds left to go. We'll hand off to the running back up the middle for 3 yards, and that's going to set up this field goal attempt, and South Alabama tries to ice our kicker, but the kick is up, and it is good, and Georgia State is going to pull this one off with a last-second field goal, 12-10 over South Alabama. As you look at the replay of the kick, South Alabama called a timeout, tried to ice our kicker, but it could not be done, and Georgia State will come away with a win on the road against South Alabama with a final score of 12-10. Will Lutz, the player of the game, he was 4 for 4 on field goals with a long of 38. And Georgia State escaped South Alabama with a victory today, 12-10 over the South Alabama Jaguars. Taking a look at games around the country this week, number 1 Ohio State crushes Illinois 56-14, and number 7 Wisconsin crushes Penn State 51-21. So some big blowouts there in the Big Ten. Looking at the game stats from our game today, Georgia State dominated every facet, 14 first downs, passing yards, rushing yards, and time possession, all in favor of Georgia State. And looking at the players of the game, our kicker 4 for 4 on the day with the game-winning field goal as the time expired in the fourth quarter. And John Kelly right in, got 3 tackles, 2 for loss, and a sack. And Richard McNair, the 69 overall defensive tackle, has committed to our team now, and we move forward to Week 11, where we will be on the road facing off against the Louisiana Ragin' Cajun, who are 7-0 and ranked number 7 in the country. So a very tough test ahead for the Georgia State Panthers. Hope to catch you back here for that episode. Until then, hit the like button, hit that subscribe button if you like this episode, and we'll catch you guys in the next video.